And so here we are in the physio's room at Boothferry Park, often a hive of activity. Jeff, has it been a busy time for you so far this season?
I must admit, over the last 4 or 5 weeks it has been quite hectic. We've had quite a lot of niggly little injuries, pulled hamstrings, sprained ankles, that type of thing. But touch wood, we haven't been too bad with the real serious injuries. We want to stay that way.
Right, well, so to help you cope with all that and to anticipate all of that, we have your match equipment here. Not a great deal of it, perhaps, judging from the size of the case here, but I would imagine quite a lot inside that. The magic bag, for the... Can we have a quick look inside that?
Of course you can, yeah. We try and cope for most eventualities out on the pitch. Obviously scissors for cutting through anything that needs to be cut through, socks or whatever if you're suspecting a fracture. Vaseline for putting on slight cuts around the eyes to prevent the blood dripping in. Sterile dressings, again to cover open wounds. The old sponge and the magic hat, yes.
On a cold night, that's vital for you.
It's vital for me, yeah. An inflatable splint, leg splint obviously. Hopefully that we don't have to use that too often, but that's obviously looking for fractures. And then again, you've an ice pack that you can put on an injury as you're bringing them off the pitch if need be. It's a disposable ice pack, 2 chemicals that are shaken together, and it lowers the temperature and obviously stops bleeding.
Not literally ice as perhaps people imagine.
Not literally ice, no, it's a chemical compound. The cold spray, again, just for taking the soreness off knocks. It won't stop a problem, say they've got a pull muscle or whatever, but if you've got a kick on the shin, it might just take a little bit of the soreness away. And a hot spray, again, more for things before the match rather than during the match.
And a little trolley here as well with other accoutrements.
That's right, yes, again, in use before the game for strapping the players up, and after the game with dressings and disinfectants and antibiotic dressings, that type of thing.
Half-time, I would think, can be quite busy because during a match, obviously, you can only treat one person at one time, and you hope not to. But at half-time, imagine maybe half a dozen players might come in moaning and groaning.
That's right, it can be hectic. Sometimes, obviously, people get a cut and you can leave it till half-time and you get the doctor down and get it stitched as quickly as you can. Somebody else might be suffering with some tightness in a muscle in the calf, perhaps, and they need a massage to try and keep them going. But again, let's hope it's a quiet night tonight.
And while Jeff prepares his Band-Aid roadshow, the Boothferry Park pitch is also being nursed with loving care. Ken Norrie is the groundsman here at Boothferry Park. Ken, that looks a nice finishing touch to the line. Just how much work do you have to do before a home game here?